The demand for renewable energy is on the rise as our world is facing the accelerated detriment of climate change. Climate change, or global warming, is defined as a long-term change in the Earth's overall temperature with massive and permanent ramifications. This is a massive cause for concern, as scientists can confirm that global warming is associated with greater warming of land, increase in extreme weather events, ocean acidification, melting glaciers, and rising sea levels. Therefore, the global plan to stop global warming is signed by the Paris Agreement. Under that deal, Australia in particular pledged to reduce its emissions by 25% from 2005 levels by 2030. Electricity from power plants is the biggest contributor to Australia's carbon emissions, making up around a total of 34%. However, this trend has been decreasing gradually as the boom in renewable energy is on the rise. Australia's main natural resource is the sun and has the highest solar radiation per square metre than any other continent, opening up a huge opportunity for solar energy. Australia has taken advantage of this, with 34% of Australian households now having rooftop solar PV. But why isn't solar not being fully utilised? According to ABC's qualitative research, the primary reason is because they are quite expensive and not as aesthetically pleasing. My solution is therefore the introduction of solar paint. This concept is off research from MIT, where solar paint is being applied through thin film solar panels in liquid form, which uses solar energy and moisture from the air to create hydrogen. Because Australia is the driest inhabited continent in the world, my solution would be to create a form of solar paint which can conduct electricity through solar energy exclusively and not need moisture to create hydrogen energy. To create electricity out of any object exposed to sunlight through the use of solar paint comes as a huge opportunity to make an impact on a global scale. The short-term pros of sun solar paint is the ability for the product to be dispersed on any surface, meaning that the product has the ability to upscale production quickly and efficiently. Household rebate is also an option for solar sun paint installations. The long-term pros is Australia receives an average of 58 million PG of solar radiation per year, approximately 10,000 times larger than its total energy consumption combined. If utilised to its full potential, it could strongly benefit the Australian economy. Additionally, solar sun paint will transform the electricity sector and all other sectors of the economy so they run on renewable energy for the long term. The short-term cons of solar sun paint is it must have government subsidies or investors for initial startup costs. Because this is a completely new innovation, there will have to be lots of research and development put into the technology and must be trialled and tested before reaching the market. New customers may also be skeptical of such an innovative product and should be educated on the economic and environmental upsides. Therefore, money for advertising needs to be implemented. Finally, the technical nature of the product means that it may have to be installed by a third party. Furthermore, community-based solar initiatives can have a positive social impact by decreasing electricity bills, decreasing dependency on public utilities, and increasing job creation from the installations. Additionally, the environmental changes include saving space compared to traditional solar panels, no visual pollution, and improved environment from reduced pollution. To conclude, the solar sun solution clearly addresses a solution to the ever-impending burden of climate change. If implemented, this strategy could eradicate our consumption and exploitation of non-renewable coal, which will help us reach our Paris Agreement target in 2030. Our reliance on coal exploitation to strengthen our economy could also switch to solar energy in the near future.